The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good morning. It's about 11 o'clock. Welcome to season 3. Yeah, I'm in America. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an update. But first I gotta tell you something so I can get there. And the first thing I want to talk about is authority and why I have PTSD with authority. So and I'm sure there's a group of you out there that already knows exactly what I'm going to say and exactly where I'm going to go with this. And yes, you're right. But for those people that have no idea and they live in their own little world that's so happy, I'm going to tell you why my own little world is not so happy. So, all my life, to begin with my father, authority has been trying to just beat the shit out of me. Why? Honestly, I think it's because they have no real checks and balances, right? Like, the authority in America is just out of control. And I'm going to use a term, dirty dog, and we'll get there. But for now, in the beginning, when I went to police for help, thinking these are the good guys, I was shocked and terrified to realize they're not the good guys. And I'm not even going to guess at their motivations for doing all the things they have done forever. Not even going to guess. I can see a sick soul. I know there are sick souls. I don't know what they have or why they have it or blah, 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 blah. Don't care. Don't care what draws a broken soul to want to be in charge of other people. Don't care. So yeah, I've never actually gone to a police officer and gotten help. Never gotten help from an American police officer. Never. Never, 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 100% never. What I have gotten is verbally abused, physically abused, terrorized, threatened, and a whole hill stack of other things. And the thing is, if that is your authority for your country as your representative, then you got to realize the country is like on the same level, right? It's not like the authority grows up in a silo outside this country, right? No. The authority of this country is a product of this country. Yes, 100%. So it's fair to say that the authority is almost like a magnified version of the country. You might even call it an ambassador. Why am I saying all this? Because I met the Canadian ambassadors when I tried to get into Canada. I'm not even sure I can talk about that without experiencing another anxiety attack. They gave me 3 anxiety attacks. And at one point, I'm claustrophobic. They didn't know this. They shoved me in this tiny little room and I just melted and I could no longer move. Yeah, authority and me do not get along. PTSD from the protectors. And in Canada. Canada was so much worse. I'm never, ever, ever going into your fucking country, ever. For the same reason I'm trying to get the fuck out of this country. It's just so broken. And your ambassadors are so broken. And now we get to talk about dirty dogs. Because when you are in charge and you get to make the rules, it means you don't technically have to follow the rules, right? Because who's going to enforce it? And that's how you become a dirty dog, right? Because now you just say and do whatever you want because you know people are not studying the law. It's not their fucking job. So you can just treat them however you want to treat them. And they don't know. And they're just hoping you're not going to fucking shoot them. So yeah. Fuck Canada. Fuck Canada forever. And I really hope, that your law enforcement is nicer to its own citizens than it is to people that want to, visit the country. Because if it's not, maybe you guys should get the fuck out too. But if it is, congratulations, at least they're nice to somebody. And after this whole terrible ordeal I had with the Canadian government, just trying to get across the border, I went back to the American side. And you know what the Americans did? They just laughed. They just laughed. Canadian totally took advantage and did all kinds of terrible, horrible things I can't even talk about right now. American, mockery. Nobody interested in teaching or educating because then they can't laugh at you or they can't abuse you. Fuck you. Have a good day.